and welcome to Heat F of Robot Carnage 3. Last week saw previous champion Flatline throwing its opponents around the arena while Protosynthesis hacked and sliced its way through as well. Let's see who's on the chopping block tonight. The old guard Trillium seeded 6th for the title, hoping to grab the title in its claw. And speaking of claws, the Minersa's cat is seeded 11th and looking to sink its own claws into the opposition.
We should be in for a clawsome time tonight. Both our seeds have done very well in the past, but they want to try and get that one stage further. But also, Trillium was once a grand finalist. Can they make it there again? Time to find out.
From Somerset, Trillium.
A resident clawbot is ready to tangle with its foes again with its powerful grabbing arm. Quick and manoeuvrable, but I say this again. Why is the servo still an open target?
From Aberdeen, Hedge.
A simple design, low to the ground and fairly quick. Hedge is strong enough to push other robots around, but it's the lightest in the field and can be flipped very easily.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
And both of them out of the starting block and Trillium underneath Hedge. Hedge looks very low to the ground. It's almost planing the floor. Managing to get underneath Trillium there. But Trillium has the experience. Managing to get underneath, maybe get a chance to bring that claw down and control the fight. As Hedge doesn't have any offensive weaponry, apart from its low wedge and ability to push around if it gives the opportunity. Just like so, slamming Trillium into the barrier, and now Trillium underneath him again. And another shove into the corner. So it's definitely a pushing match. So we'll just see the conclusion. A little dance of death near the pit release button. A Hedge underneath Trillium again, pushing it away. Into the corner. Backing up. Trying to put the pit down and succeeding. And Trillium shoving into Hedge once more. And again, ooh, very close to the pit, Trillium. Stay away from there, and oh, is Hedge going to go down? Oh, it's very close. Nope, didn't happen this time. Another couple of shoves. Hedge is also very low. Low, actually, they're so low that Trillium's claw isn't able to get a hold of them, but they managed to flip them. Threw them over with the wedge. And now we're about to see if Hedge... No! It can't self-right. The wheels are too high off the ground. And they're being counted out. What a shame. They were doing well. But Trillium succeeds and makes it to the next round.
Cease.
Flipped over and cut down to size, Hedge goes into the redemption as Trillium moves on to the next round. Time to let the cat out of the bag.
From the Northern Isles, Minister's Cat.
A slightly bulkier design with large wheels to keep up with the mice it wants to chase. The weapon is good and deadly, but I think they may be a little overconfident.
From Newry in Northern Ireland, Happyslap.
Armed with flails and two-wheel drive, this sit-and-spin bot has the balance of attack and defense. Watch out for this one, as it's partially made from DVD cases.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Let's see the sit-and-spin movement of the sit-and-spin bot, or rather the sort of juttering movements of the sit-and-spin bot and Minersa's cat, just waiting for a moment, and the lid has come off! The lid has come off, and they flipped them over! Happyslap decapitated! The lid opened, the electronics exposed, and then thrown over by the Minister's Cat's weapon. And there's no way for them to self-right. They are immobilized, stuck upside down. And Minister's Cat, what a weapon, what an improvement. And they go on to the next round as Happyslap sits motionless. Deadly is the cat as it moves on to round 2. Happyslap will have a bit of a repair job to do before facing Hedge in the redemption round. Look at this, our 2 seeds are about to fight for the semi-final. It's the plant against the cat. Who will progress first?
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Whose claws are the sharpest? Minister's Cat's or Trillium's? Minister's Cat seems to be having a little bit of trouble driving. There's one wheel stuck. Trillium doing a lot of the pushing, managing to get them over. And they're upside down, but I think Minister's Cat is able to self-right, and the weapon's gone! They've actually broken off the disc! As it spun, thrown over, but I don't know what happened. Trillium drove forward, snapped the weapon. And now Minister's Cat, stuck on its back. I think the weight of the weapon motor is pulling it down. And there's no purchase on the floor. Minister's Cat being counted out. What a surprise! Did not expect this early on. But Trillium makes it to the semi-finals. Trillium proving why it's the higher seed and takes one of the cat's 9 lives. Minister's Cat will get to fight again, and against the winner of the redemption round.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Who is going to survive the redemption round? And Happyslap showing off its sit and spin technique. Perhaps not the fastest, but Hedge a little unsure what to do, missing it a couple of times. Sit and spin. The flails swinging around. But I'm not sure if they're fast enough to actually do any real damage. Hedge just sort of waiting to see what's going to happen, charging into them. And I think, yep, Hedge sat on one of the flails. Neither of them could move there. Happyslap spirit, the speed of that spin, that was insane. Look at that, it's so fast. Hedge really doesn't know what it's doing. Trying to hit the pit release, but I don't think it's strong enough to hit the tyre and knock it in. Hedge is a little bit too light. Definitely a weakness there. It's fast and it's light. Perhaps a little too light. Another shove around Happyslap. And Happyslap just sort of waddling around. See what's going to happen. The flails spin again. Hedge going in for the charge. And just sort of waiting to see what's going to happen next. Sort of just bouncing around, and was that a little bit of damage from the... Wait a minute, yes! One of the motors of Hedge is coming out of the body! That is major damage, but what's this? Happyslap have been immobilized, they're stuck on their flails! And they've been counted out, they can't get any traction! And Hedge moves on! Happyslap immobilised and out of the running, beaching itself for its own flails. Hedge will move on to fight Minister's Cat, who had a fair bit of damage to repair, but they are ready to fight for that second place in the semi-final. It's time for battle.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Will the Minister's Cat use Hedge as a scratching post, or will the Hedge manage to defeat the cat? Sort of sizing each other up just now. Another charge for Minister's Cat into the barrier. Not a great deal of control at the minute, but possibly with some more damage done, and into the wall again. Where was the control they had in its battle? In its first battle, it's definitely gone now. There seems to be an awful lot of technical problems. And speaking of problems, I think Hedge might be having one as well. Managing to flip Ministers Cat over. And that stopped the weapon. And now, there's major damage done to Hedge. The motor has come out of its housing once more. But it's definitely a lot more in control. Though I can't say the same for Minister's Cat. It looks like one wheel has completely stopped, hanging over the edge of the pit. And if Hedge is strong enough and be able to get that damaged motor out of control, back in control, and hit the pit release, Minister's Cat could go down. But they're both sort of spinning. Not a great deal of damage being done at all. This isn't how I thought this battle was going to be. Unfortunately, they're both sort of just pushing into each other and seeing what happens. Mercer's Cat, definitely a powerhouse early on, but just now, it's just all gone wrong. And now they're stuck in the corner. So there is a chance that both might be counted out. Or perhaps Mercer's Cat will be the ones counted out because, well, 10 seconds is being counted out, and I think it's on Minister's Cat because Hedge is showing a little more control and managing to move out of their circumference. I think Minister's Cat has lost another life. Minister's Cat is out of the tournament and Hedge earns its place in the semi-final. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. And join us next week for our penultimate heat where 7th Seed Siren and 10th Seed Virion will take on the might of Stegosaurus and Trapdoor.